Before awarding undergraduate and master's degrees, we welcome another representative of the great undergraduate class of 2014, Colette Ghunim.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Good morning, class of 2014. Woohoo! Let me just put those on. All right. How's everyone doing? All right. While studying abroad in Cairo, Egypt, I was walking home at sunset after filming at an orphanage. I, once again, was somehow successfully weaving past the rickety donkey carts, constantly honking cars, and women sitting on the street selling bread for a dime. In that moment, a thought struck me. I was literally across the planet, completely alone. I felt a wave of calmness rush over me while witnessing the surrounding chaos. It was a strange yet liberating feeling. I was deeply aware of my present, in awe that I was surrounded by people with completely different lifestyles and cultures than my own, yet with the same human desires and struggles. The experience reminded me that no matter how much we try to define ourselves by our work, college major, or social circles, we are merely humans, still trying to understand our world. That may not sound like it carries much responsibility, yet in that moment, I felt so grateful for the opportunity just to be alive. I'd like to think of Northwestern as our passport to new opportunities and growth. The first stamp, exploring new frontiers. Because of this university, I left the United States for the first time. I got to work with women entrepreneurs in India using the Global Engagement Studies Institute, used a SIGP grant to film for an NGO in Costa Rica. I organized group volunteer trips to Peru and Guatemala, got to study abroad for a full year in Egypt. I even got to intern last quarter at Nickelodeon in Hollywood, which I count as a different country in itself. I traveled to and lived in countries I could have never gone to without the resources and support of this university. The second stamp in our Northwestern passport is, obviously, the stamp of learning. Though many of my lessons came from my travels, we all learned extremely powerful lessons right here on this campus. Some we weren't even expecting, like how to survive both a polar vortex and a snowpocalypse. Woo! But we shaped our lives at Northwestern into what we wanted them to be. From joining this sports team, or that service group, or that sorority or fraternity, or building solar cars outside tech. The drive for some students to create a better, more inclusive campus for future generations at Northwestern reinforces the fact that we as Northwestern students realize how we got here by acknowledging what past generations have done for us. This leads me to my third stamp, the stamp of gratitude. Parents, spouses, siblings, extended family, and friends, for the times you drove us home or picked us up from the airport, for the multiple times we called complaining, not knowing how we would survive the quarter system. I extend heartfelt appreciation for your unconditional sacrifice and support. These past 4 years were some of the most difficult, thank you, winter quarter, and confusing, thank you, tech building. Yet, the communities we joined turned Northwestern into a home that constantly strengthened our ambitions. Now, we've been granted a visa that never expires into terrains we've never explored. We will be entering the biggest classroom of all. There is no syllabus of what we will learn or how to succeed. Yet, with the tools we gathered here at this university, we are equipped to be at the top of our class. We may not know exactly where our paths are leading, But if we follow what makes our hearts beat faster, what makes us feel so alive, only then will we discover a purpose that is greater, beyond ourselves. I am jumping on a plane back to Egypt in 2 weeks to film a documentary. But this time, I'll have a purple passport, granted by Northwestern. Its stamps include new perspectives on our world, loved ones to cherish, and memories that will never be forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you, Colette. That was really beautiful. Degrees from the Judd A. and Marjorie Weinberg College of Arts and Science.